Okay, I'm back again. Your excellent mama is here. But today, I want us to really pay attention to what my papa is saying. Don't scroll, wait, and listen. In the years of plenty, what do you do? When you're having a lot of cash flow, you're having money at hand, things are just rolling in, you cannot even explain. How do you manage your finances?
The human life we see. Remember, I told us in the years of plenty and the years of scarcity. The years of plenty, Joseph, what he gave to the people that sold their lives were seeds. That means it was not a year of drought. That means that 7 years were not years of drought in Egypt. Drought means the time that the weather situation is unfavorable to plant. So plants cannot grow because of a bad weather condition. It could be extra dryness, it could be over rain. So the bottom line is the weather condition destroys plants, prevents it from growing. So that 7 years was not drought. That 7 years they had normal rainfall and normal sunshine, because when they started selling themselves to the house of Pharaoh, Joseph bought them and told them, look, since you've sold yourself to us for food, we will give you food. Now what we will do, you will work in our farms. And Joseph gave them seeds, and they used those seeds to work in their own lands, which they sold to Joseph. And the land brought forth food, which became the house of Pharaoh's food under the leadership of Joseph. That means they had that land, and that land was capable of producing food to keep them for time after time. But their mind did not go there. Their thought did not go there, because to them it was a little thinking. How do you expect noble princes to leave their riding of horses and come down to clear bushes for farm? For what? But when the hunger increased, after they have sold themselves and their children, sold their land, everything, what they gave them for survival was seed to plant, and they planted it on their farmland. But at that time, it's no longer theirs. It's now for Pharaoh. They planted it there, and then they cleared the farm. They said they won't clear because they will not eat it. They don't clear it. They weeded the farm. They said they won't weed, because if they don't weed it, they will not be able to eat. Did you see? You see, human being? They allow an impression of the mind to control the actions of their life, rather than confronting situations out of wisdom of life and realities of life. Amen. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So most of us, we ignore realities. Amen. We ignore what? Realities. And we pick up fantasies, and we give fantasy life. You see? Do you understand my English? Okay, let me break it down. We turn our backs and turn our eyes to agree with truths of life. We abandon it to fade away and die. Then we create an impression of the mind by feeling this is the way life is supposed to be. This is the way life is supposed to go, from our own impression, from our own mindset. After feeling that way, we begin to give meaning to just the impression of our mind. We begin to give it meaning. We begin to make it look real. We begin to turn it to truth. We begin to turn it to reality. That's what I mean by we give life to our fantasy. We begin to turn it to reality. We begin to make it a way of life. We begin to consider it truths of life. And then we try to live in it. And when it seems to be thwarting, we raise hopes in it. We exercise faith on the fantasy. We raise our hopes high to believe the lie, to believe what is not true, that is clear to us that it isn't true. We try to make it true. In other words, we try to rewrite life, and we try to create a life that is contrary to God's creation, God's design. So in other words, we are existing as another God, bringing forth a life better